Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to One Hinge Live. I'm Patrick Hennessy, joined by Brian DeGenero and Brandon Kramer. We got game 2 of the wild card series tonight, boys. Big friggin' deal.
Baseball, let's go.
See, you know it's a big deal.
I am all in.
You know it's a big deal when Brian has his jersey on. I've never seen him.
I have to say, I wasn't like that excited yesterday. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just the fact that it was a shortened season and it didn't really feel like playoff baseball. But after watching the game yesterday, I am all in on the Yankees. Let's fucking go. Okay.
You're from Brian himself.
I have to say, I actually have that pit in my stomach like I usually get before playoff games, which I didn't have yesterday, and it was upsetting me. So
right the game started.
Oh, let's fucking go, boys.
So we are about an hour away from first pitch. Masahiro Tanaka versus Carlos Carrasco. I say we just break down the Yankees starting lineup first before we do anything. Sure. It's just about the same thing as last night, right? So the only thing different is Gary instead of Higgy.
Yeah. Gardner's 8,
I mean,
Gary's 9.
I would put Gardner 9, to be honest with you. I mean, because then it's like you have your second leadoff guy. Also, I talked about this last night in our post-game show. For those of you that watched our post-game show, you were in for a treat. I poured water on my head like 15 times because Gardner hit a home run, but that's a story for another day. I would have started Higgy today. I'm just so much more confident in Higgy at the plate at the moment than I am Gary. Hopefully Gary could prove me wrong tonight like Gardy did yesterday, but would you guys have gone with Gary today instead of Higgy?
Yeah. The main reason being that Gary and Tanaka have played together a lot in the playoffs, and Tanaka, I think, has a 1.54 ERA. When
something minuscule like that with Gary.
Even if he doesn't produce, I want Tanaka matched up with his best catcher, with the best relationship that he has, and I think Gary knows him the best. So
also,
yeah, I want Gary.
There's a little bit more confidence in the run game with Gary Sanchez behind the plate.
That's true. Yeah.
Raul says if the Kraken hits a home run, more water for you.
I'll do it. I'll do the water.
Yeah, Brandon will do the water tonight.
Why don't you do soda or something sticky that's gonna get messy?
Yeah,
it's like a real.
But then you would need to put a tarp down so nothing's.
Yeah, I'd have to fucking do that in the fucking bathroom.
Okay, that's fine. Wait, what about do you have Gatorade?
I have Sprite.
Sprite?
I don't waste the Sprite though. I don't want to waste.
Wait. How much Sprite is it? Is it a huge bottle?
No, it's a can.
Okay, so how about you have to chug a whole can of Sprite without stopping?
Deal.
No, that's so stupid. That's
so
not even a dare. No. All right, we'll think of something as the show goes on. But keep going about Gary.
I mean, it gives you that extra confidence behind the plate that he can stop the running game. I mean, we all saw the reports. There's a lot of fucking wind blowing out. So we can keep the ball on the ground. Tanaka keep the ball on the ground. We'll be in good shape. I'm just terrified. If a ball is hit in the air on the infield to Gleyber Torres, I'm fucking shitting myself right now.
No, I mean, I'm more concerned with his throws rather than his fly ball catches.
I'm concerned with both, to be fair.
That fly ball catch yesterday scared the living shit out of me. But either way,
Yeah.
Tanaka's not going as deep as Cole. Yankee fans are probably going to freak out when Boone takes him out in like the 5th or the 6th inning. Here's the thing. We have a fully rested bullpen. Honestly, I don't care if Tanaka's – have him go through the order twice. If he can get us 18 outs, that'd be perfect. Then,
See, I disagree. If he's cruising, I let him go as deep as possible.
But we've known with Tanaka, there are times, even if he's cruising, that he'll get a little bit tired with that like 70s pitch count. I mean, you have a fully rested bullpen. So let's say you get to like, it's now the 7th inning. Honestly, just roll out Green.
Oh, if it's the 7th, sure. But I thought you were
I
talking
said
like the
2.
5th or the 6th.
Well, I said 2 times through the order. If it roughly like the 5th or 6th inning, then you can roll out the big guys.
Well, the 5th or 6th and 7th is a totally different scenario. If we're talking Tanaka could give us 7, then we just go like
Green
Green Chapman done, or like Britton Chapman done. If
Britton
you're
could've
talking
been
bring him
fine.
out in the 5th or 6th, then we're relying on like 3 to 4 bullpen arms, and that's when things get sketchy.
Tanaka's going to go 5. He's going to go 5 at least. As I said with Cole yesterday, with all his pitches, Tanaka's going to need all of his pitches, including the splitter tonight. He kind of shied away from it this year as compared to other years being more fastball, slider, curve. He's going to need that pitch because there's a lot of switches. I mean, same thing, Indians, same lineup. First 4 hitters are going to be batting from the left side. He's going to need a pitch that's going to move away from a lefty.
Yeah. But as far as the Indians' success against Tanaka, there's one guy in the Indians lineup who has had stupid career success against Masahiro Tanaka, and that's Jose Ramirez. I think he's like 9 for 14 in his career against Tanaka.
Tanaka shut him down in the playoffs in 20.
Yeah,
that's
I was just gonna say, I don't really care about regular season numbers, because we saw what happened last night with Shane Bieber, who won the pitching triple crown this year, and then the Yankees completely shelled him. So clearly, regular season numbers aren't that significant, especially from seasons that aren't this one. Obviously, you could look at the Yankees' career stats against Carlos Carrasco too. They're not too good. I think the Yankees lineup is hitting like 184 career against him. But once again, who cares? I don't think they've faced him since they haven't faced him since 2019 at the very minimum. I don't even know if they faced him then. But I'm definitely not too concerned as far as tonight goes. I was definitely more worried last night going up against Bieber with Cole on the mound. Because tonight we're kind of playing with house money. Worst case scenario, Tanaka shits the bed, and then we have Happ tomorrow. Obviously, you want to put the dagger in them, but we're not in a do or die situation like Cleveland is. That's why last night was so huge, because imagine we were coming into tonight down 0-1. Imagine. That would change everything.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you still got to come out. Honestly, come out tonight still thinking the series is tied, because you can't get complacent. Because I much with Happ on the mound, he could have one, leave a fastball or 2 over the middle of the plate, and we are behind.
Obviously, but you could also, you can't argue that we're not in a better situation than Cleveland is right now.
No, we are. But I'm saying, still, I don't want the Yankees just come out pissed off again. Continue to play well. Work Carrasco's pitch count. Get to the bullpen. Get up early. Again, score first. Have the momentum. Don't let them get any momentum. Just be smart on defense, and let's just fucking win this series. Because right now it's looking like, barring a crazy-ass comeback from the Blue Jays, we'll be playing
Tampa. Yeah,
that
would be a huge series. Huge series.
Let's not downplay the fact that Plesac would be going tomorrow too.
Exactly.
So he's better.
I'm more care about Plesac.
I'm more scared of him than Carrasco.
And I'm not.
Him against Happ is a way worse matchup than Tanaka Carrasco.
I'm not scared of Plesac whatsoever.
Okay,
man. What has he ever
proved
proved to you in the playoffs?
Okay, but you also have to realize if we lose tonight, the momentum switches drastically.
Sure.
So I think tonight is more important than you guys are.
This year, Plesac had a...
Okay, but why are we acting like I'm saying tonight's not important? Like, when the hell did I ever say tonight's not important? All I'm saying is that the Yankees are in a better situation tonight.
Pat, you said the
Cleveland
Yankees should lose tonight.
I completely said that, because all the dumbasses on Twitter that were saying last week that Jay Happ should start game 2 if the Yankees win game 1. Where are they now? Because I'd love to see the Yankees throw Jay Happ out there tonight rather than throwing out Tanaka and attempting to put the dagger in the Indians. Also, now that playoff time's coming around, that's like my new favorite saying. Just put the dagger in them. Easily. But yeah, I agree with Brandon. You got to score early. You got to do the same. You got to carry the same game plan tonight that you had last night against Bieber. Stay patient. but then attack the pitches that you could hit. The Yankees laying off the curveballs off of Bieber last night was stupid. Like stupid in a good way. Like I haven't seen that sort of discipline out of them since probably the Minnesota series last year in the ALDS.
It was the game plan that Marcus Timms and the other hitting coach went out with. They said Bieber throws a lot of fastballs early on in the count, and a lot of times these other teams are taking those pitches.
Pause. Randy Munch is coming at my neck.
I still
you
don't.
Said fire Boone recently and was wrong. I was not wrong. Yesterday you said not to play Brett Gardner and was wrong again. Still wasn't wrong. Come on, man. Real Yankees fans don't have time for kids like you, Patrick.
I want to address that because I actually got attacked on Twitter yesterday after Brett Gardner, did what he did.
Who fucking expected that to happen?
Well, that's part of it. Yeah. First off, no one expected Brett Gardner to go 3 for 5 with a home run. Home run in garbage time, by the way, because they were up by 7 at that point. So, not to take anything away from Gardner, 3 for 5, that's great. But no one expected that, and the numbers did not justify playing him over Clint last night. I mean, look at his postseason. Before yesterday, he was batting like 194 in the postseason, which was, exaggerated by a really, really good, 2011, I think.
2012, I think it was.
2012, he batted like 450 or something like that in the postseason. Yeah. So, I mean, you got to realize, I think Frazier would have been better than that. And people were saying, Frazier's been cold as of late. Gardner's been hot. But you also have to realize the playoffs are a completely different animal. I mean, look at Judge. He hasn't been hitting lately. Last night, first at bat, smacks a home run. So I would have liked to see what Clint could do. Granted, again, not to take anything away from Gardner, we're really glad that he's playing well, and we'd like to see that. We don't hate Brett Gardner, but I think it really still would have been the right move to play Clint over Gardner last night.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't. But
I feel this as a personal attack because I still feel like I'm not wrong with any of the things I've said. Aaron Boone is still not a good manager. He takes no credit for the game last night. The Yankees scored
didn't do anything.
13 runs, I think. Garrett Cole gives you a solid-ass start. How do you mess that up? You go to Sess out of the bullpen. Even if he gives up 7 runs, you're still chilling. As for me arguing that Brett Gardner shouldn't have started yesterday, I still agree that he shouldn't have started yesterday. Obviously, he performed way, way beyond expectations, but like you said, no one could have ever expected that. I still agree that Clint Frazier should be the starting left fielder, without a doubt, and I hope if they do make it to the ALDS that he sees significant playing time against the Rays in San Diego, because I feel like that's a series where he would flourish easily. But also the Yankees' discipline last night. Clint Frazier would have played perfectly into that. We know that he's become one of the Yankees' most disciplined hitters. Richard says now Brett will be non-existent tonight and the rest of the way, God willing. Sean.
Props, I mean, we don't want to root against Brett Gardner, but
I'm not rooting against him by any means. But
no, I'm saying Richard, we don't want to root against Brett Gardner. But
I'm not expecting him to show up like he did last night again. I'm not expecting that.
The props go to Marcus Timms and the Yankees hitting coaches because Judge and Glaber said that they were up studying film all night. They saw that the plan was hunt the fastball, lay off the curve. Don't think Stanton followed that, but either way, you saw
Stanton
that
still
early
got
on.
a home run.
Lay off Stanton, all right. Give him a break.
Yeah.
Talk about I'm just saying against Bieber.
Sure.
The plan was to hunt the fastball early in the count. Do not miss it because Bieber, as you've seen, he will just sneak a fastball by you. And the Yankees decided to. I mean, you could see Bieber could not get a fastball by any Yankee. I think he had one swing and miss on the fastball.
Number 99 pounced on that.
Yeah, and you can even see, except a couple good ones in the zone, most of the Yankees, especially one at bat in particular, Gleyber Torres, when Bieber threw him 6 straight curveballs.
Playoff legend Gleyber Torres. Like, this man just shows up when it counts. Last year, he was the Yankees' best hitter all postseason. I don't care what anybody says. Dominated the Twins, dominated the Astros. When the lineup went ice cold against the Astros, Gleyber Torres was still hitting. And now he goes 4 for 4 last night with huge... Bro, come on.
I think it has to do, honestly, with where he's put in the lineup. I feel like when he's up more in the lineup, he's thinking he has to do a little bit more than expected. But
Sean wants to know if I made a bet yet. No, Sean. I think we're going to have Brandon do a bet tonight. Maybe I should do one too, just to keep the streak going. Because it seems like anything I've been predicting, well, at least for game one anyway, has just been working out.
Keep it with Gardner. For the entire postseason, anytime Brett Gardner hits a home run, Pat pours water on his head.
I think that's fair. I think
Yeah.
that's fair because right now the score is 1-0 Gardner.
Yeah.
So if Gardner wants to home run again tonight, I'll pour some more water on my head. How about that? Hopefully, I don't have to use that as a clip later. I swear.
Thing with Torres is you put him lower in the lineup, and he doesn't feel like he has to do too much. He's kind of, in a way, at home there. He's just thinking,
Who, Glaber?
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, I've said that, bro.
Yeah,
he's the
I'm not
best
shaving my
seventh
head,
hitter of all
Sean.
time.
Sean
Tell
wants
me
to
not.
shave my head if it's a pass.
Can you remember a better seventh hitter than Glaber Torres?
Urshela.
Bro, shut up. Like,
Nah,
dude, you can't tell me Gio Urshela is better than Glaber Torres.
No. Glaber's one of the best, probably the best. I mean, but here's the thing: keep the ball. Tanaka needs to keep the ball on the ground. We all know the Indians like to hit the ball in the air. Keep it on the ground. If the wind is blowing out, also fucking John Tumpain's behind the plate. Hopefully, I would assume, because with an umpire that was well respected like him, that he was gonna look at the film and be like, okay, I fucked up, and kind of tighten it up for tonight.
Last night's umpire, great game.
Honestly, if we go to game 3, we have a great
game.
umpire for game 3.
Who is it?
Jeff Nelson.
Okay, but last night was a great game.
Last night's umpire was amazing.
Yeah, I mean the calls were extremely consistent. But I agree with Sean. If he has a pass ball, I think you should shave your head on live. That would, bro. That's content. That's content.
No candy.
All right, so I guess we can make some predictions for the game tonight. I know last night I had the Yankees losing 4-0. Everyone ripped me to shreds. I don't think it was too outlandish because they were going up against Bieber. No one could have expected him to give up 7 runs. Last time he did that was like 2018 in the 8th start of his career, I think. But my prediction for tonight, the Yankees are going to come out hot again. They're obviously not going to score the same number of runs that they did yesterday, but I think they're going to win 6-1. Tanaka's going to pitch a gem. 7 strong, then the bullpen's going to come in and dominate.
1-0 Yankees.
We're
We're having a pitcher's duel.
It's not happening. So you think it's going to be a rehash of 2017?
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Brian?
I'm not going to predict the score, but I will predict.
Why aren't you going to predict? Why are you such a killjoy?
Because what's the point? I mean, it's going to be wrong anyway. Fine, you want me to pick? All right.
Such a loser's mentality.
8-2 Yankees. Let's go with that. But DJ's going to hit a home run tonight. That's my prediction.
Wait, to lead off the game.
No, not necessarily, but he's going to hit one tonight. He didn't hit one last night, and I was sad.
Are you willing to make a bet on anything?
If he leads off with a home run, you have to wax something.
Wax your chest.
Can I just do like tequila shots or something?
No, because you like
Is that even allowed? We'll probably get
Maybe
banned for that.
Why would we
I
get
don't
banned?
think you'd drink alcohol on live.
Really?
On YouTube, yeah.
I don't think so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
so. But Victor says I say Sanchez will homer tonight. If Gary homers tonight, the Yankees will win. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
If Gary
Either
homers,
that or they'll get blown.
I'll pour water on my head if Gary homers.
That's fair. I think pouring water on our head is just a new thing. Also, it's super underrated. When you pour water on your head, it's such a miserable situation. Like, it doesn't look like it's anything major, but when you're sitting in your own drenched clothes for an hour, it's not fun whatsoever. And my chair is still wet from last night, so thank you so much. But the key for Gary tonight isn't really his offense, because we have 8 other guys in that offense who can produce great at bats. It's his defense behind the plate. We need Gary to at least show us competitive defense tonight. We know that he has a solid arm. It's more of the pass balls. There can't be any pass balls tonight. You can't let Cleveland have any extra bases.
Catcher's interferences.
No catcher's interferences. Gary,
keep that glove there.
Just play a good game behind the plate, my guy. Because at this point, if Gary does something stupid tonight that costs the Yankees the game in whatever way, I do not want to see him catching for the rest of the playoffs. I think that's fair. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
I think that's fair.
Because it's not like Higashioka's like last season. If I would have told you that, you would have said you're crazy. Higashioka's even on a bad day, on a good day, he's nowhere near Gary on a bad day. But this season,
first pitch will be delayed due to rain.
What do you mean first pitch delayed because of rain?
The Yankees just tweeted out tonight's first pitch will be delayed due to incoming rain.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news from the New York Yankees of Baseball's Twitter account. The game will be delayed due to incoming rain.
Oh, we're fucked. 30% chance at 8 60% chance at 9, and 30% chance at 10.
And now Patrick with the weather.
And now Patrick with the weather. Yeah, no, we're screwed.
Worst comes to worst, then they move the game 2. If they have to cancel, they move game 2 till
Tomorrow's gonna rain too.
Doubleheader tomorrow? Is that what they do?
Imagine 7-inning doubleheader wild card series. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, this sucks. This sucks.
Yeah, this really fucking sucks.
See, they should have just gotten home field advantage. Would've
Like,
been fine.
all right, like honestly, they should have just played the game earlier. Started like pushed it back to 5. They would have been
No,
done
they
by
couldn't be
8.
they because the issue was because Vasgersian and A-Rod were announced. They're announcing the game tonight as well, but they were also announcing the Braves Reds game at noon,
Yeah,
which
true.
went.
All right, that ended at like 4:30.
Yeah, so what time would you have moved the game to?
6.
But the incoming rain would have just hit us in like the 3rd or 4th inning.
This is why.
Okay,
Pat's
so
not in
I'd
charge
rather
of
have a
operations
delay
than
than
That
postponement.
honestly, I
Am
would rather have
wrong?
the game. Like I'd rather have the game because let's say the Yankees have incredible momentum, like bases loaded, 1 out, great momentum, and they come back and
This
shit the bed.
sucks.
Well,
Oh my
hopefully.
God.
How late is it supposed to rain?
I mean, they're not going to start the
Let 'em
game
in.
at 10 o'clock. They're not going to start the game at 10 o'clock. That's just
No,
not.
because the Dodgers game.
They're saying there was no rain in the forecast, but it says it's life by the lake, so it could just be a storm straight off the lake.
What does
Who the
that
fuck
mean?
knows?
What do you mean a storm off the lake?
That's what I'm just looking at. What was
bugs
tweeted
yesterday
out.
too.
The
They
midgets.
always have giant. Screw Cleveland, bro. If anyone from
Cleveland
Cleveland is watching
sucks.
this, like I
No
hate
wonder
Cleveland
LeBron left.
twice. All right, wait. Now I got to go on the Weather Channel because this is really pissing me off. I thought I checked the weather before and it said it was fine.
Guys, we were vibing. We were doing.
They say there's
so
no
good.
weather in the forecast, but they're saying now they're delaying due to rain. Could be lake effect stuff. I
Oh,
don't fuck.
it literally says occasional rain likely to begin at 8:30.
But yet we also remember there have been times at Yankee Stadium when there's no rain in the forecast. Next thing you know, a big ass fucking quick storm comes near us.
Shut up, Brandon.
Yeah, really.
No.
Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, just shut up, Brandon.
We just mentioned how this is not Yankees, but shout out to the Miami Marlins. They beat
Shut
the
up,
Cubs.
Brandon. You're pissing me off tonight. You just killed my whole fucking vibe here. I'm like trying to like think of ways that we could like still play tonight. And Brandon's like,
We'll play.
you
We'll
know,
play.
Yankee Stadium, you know, there's just random stores that kind of shut up. No,
How much you want to bet they delay it and it doesn't even rain?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, it's exactly. They're not playing tonight.
They're gonna play. It's just probably
They're
gonna
not
start at like 8.
Bro, there's a 45% chance of rain at 9. The rain's supposed to start at 8:30.
Chat, can we get a hashtag shut up, Brandon?
Paris
Let's
Givas,
get that trending. Let's get
Brandon
that
is
trending.
annoying when it comes to negativity.
Says the guy that he's
Brandon
not the
getting
Yankees
shit on.
the
That's
series.
content. No, because it's dumb. Like here we were trying to be positive about the game being
I
late.
didn't say the game was gonna
Brandon
get fucking
going off
canceled.
about rainstorms on the lake. Like,
Yeah,
I
geez.
didn't
shut
say it
up,
was gonna get
Brandon.
fucking canceled.
I don't know. Hashtag shut up.
Let's go. Let's get it trending, boys.
Get trending.
go, girls.
Hashtag content.
All right. So I guess everything that we said
Fucking
is
sunny
kind of
right now.
dead, right? Because
It's
I'm assuming that tonight's just going to be a wash in more ways than one.
Literally.
Oh God! Now what? Now what do we do?
well, honestly, this is the best time. It's a good thing we have Tanaka on the mound because if the game is delayed a little bit, he's someone that can kind of lock it in before. If there's no one else I'd rather have on the mound right now than Masahiro Tanaka, especially if it's getting delayed.
Hashtag damn you, Brandon.
This is all Brandon's fault. We would have
I
been
blame
fine.
all Brandon. Wait, who
Thank
was the one saying last night that the game was going to be canceled because of rain? Someone
Was-
put that negative energy
Was
into the
not
air.
me.
I think it was Para.
It must have been Brandon.
It was
had
not
to
me.
be.
I didn't even talk in the chat last night before the game started.
You're
I
the
literally went,
only one with like prime negativity. DJ gets in the hand, mate, bone done. out for
bro,
the
I have
season.
fucking.
Extreme
You don't
surgery.
remember Jose Bautista's injury from a Yankee game. I remember watching that shit, and he never was the same.
Para wants to know if you could wave the bandanas for Guardy.
I don't have any bandanas currently. So
Sure, that's a
Everyone
lie.
pause for a minute. Brian, you have some solid ass lighting going
See,
on. right
Parrot
now.
just said it was him.
it's
He just said
getting
it was him.
darker behind me. So
Yeah, no, it looks solid lighting.
Thank you.
All right, well, I guess there's nothing else to really talk about tonight because I'm doubtful the game's even going to be played. If they postpone the game now, and it says the rain's not supposed to start until 8:30, and they're saying it will be delayed, but they didn't give a time of estimated start time.
Watch it be pushed back like 20 minutes. No, I 100% think we're playing tonight.
No, but they would have said tonight's first pitch will be delayed until 8:30 because of rain. They
don't have fans, so they don't have to give you a time.
I still think it's stupid to delay the game if the rain's not starting for 2 hours. What?
Football.
Yeah, because you were the one that missed Tuesday morning quarterback. Cleveland screams rain tonight. Screams rain.
That's what the forecast says.
Wait,
we do have one thing to talk about. MLB is allowing fans for the NLCS and the World Series.
Yeah, but that sucks because the Yankees are in the National League, so it doesn't really make a difference to us. But at this point, I think fans should just be allowed in the stadium. Only because if you saw the Reds-Braves game today, you have a dumb amount of people standing outside the stadium, more congregated than if they would be if they were in seats in the crowd in social distance format. So it's at this point, what are we doing? It's we're just having these dumb rules just to have them. Let people in the stadiums, please. I understand that it's going to be in a bubble now, but since the NLCS and World Series is going to have fans, let it happen for the ALCS too. I know California is much more stringent as far as that goes, but I think they should just let it happen. No one has any thoughts on that.
Sorry, Tanaka was being
interviewed. Brandon's too focused on his weather radar, trying to map out fucking Dodgers.
Masahiro Tanaka's quote of the day, according to Yes Network.
What was it?
God.
You gonna share it, or are you just?
How much do I have to put into that tomorrow because you're a free agent?
Is it in English?
Last start.
Yes, you dumbass.
As a Yankee, and how much would you like to continue on as a Yankee?
They're asking about his future with the Yankees.
Free agency and see what's out there.
Nope, that's.
No, I haven't.
When I asked if it's in English, you looked at me like I had 7 heads.
Listen.
We have, as a unit, we have a goal that we need to reach.
Pretty much, he deflected. They asked him about his future with the Yankees, and he deflected the comment and said, "We're focused as a team right now." Pretty much saying that they probably have not talked to him about a contract extension. So this, no. Hopefully, if we win tonight, it won't be. But yeah,
that screams rain delay. That screams rain delay. This sucks.
It's Cleveland. What do you expect?
I'm gonna cry.
Do it on stream.
Pain.
Oh, the tarp's coming out now. The tarp's coming out.
Great.
It looks sunny in Cleveland. Yeah, I know, Para. It does look sunny in Cleveland. I'm just gonna go to Cleveland. Anybody want to come to Cleveland with me? If anybody in the chat wants to pay for my flight, you can come with me.
Now?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, no.
Here in New York, we have indoor dining 20%, but why not let people in the I agree 100%. There's a lot of things going on in New York, but I think even amusement parks are open. So I think
it's been open since
June, I think.
June or July.
Going into next season, I think without a doubt, fans are going to be allowed in the stadium. 100%. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that will be allowed. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't utilize Florida as part of the bubble scenario.
Because of
Florida
what happened
was really open for a while.
They're probably just because of what happened with the Marlins. They're just terrified.
Yeah, but I would rather play in Miami than Texas.
I think Texas is in better shape than Florida, though.
Is it?
I could be wrong, but I think so.
But also, you need to utilize 2 stadiums. They're not going to fucking use the Miami, and then they're not going to use. They're not going to fucking use Trump. You're not going to
imagine playing the bubble at the Trop. Yeah,
I guess it could be cool to play in Globe Life. I'm just happy we don't have to play in Minute Maid. That would be just a true. Imagine winning a World Series in Minute Maid, but not playing.
Actually, that'd be nice.
Imagine losing 18 straight postseason games and not facing the Yankees in this first round, but getting beat by the Minnesota Twins and scoring. I think it was a total of 2 runs the entire series.
Absolutely brutal. That's the only thing I could say about that. In New York, the weather looks beautiful too.
The Astros are not good. Can we just talk about that for a second? They look horrible.
Crush them. Absolutely crush them. Yeah, I guess it's gonna wrap it up for us tonight. If there's no game played, maybe we'll come back on later and talk about whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully
Don't be
they play.
negative. There's going to be a game. It just
Yeah,
might
I
be a little
hope
bit
so.
later than we think.
Just the fact that they brought on the tarp and when it's still sunny out doesn't really lead me to believe that's a good sign.
Yeah.
But positivity. Game starts at 8:30. Putting that in the air.
Everyone's home run
Oh,
pick. Wait,
baby.
we know Brian's
go.
home run pick. What's your home run pick, Pat?
My home run
Brett
pick.
Gardner.
I think Judge is gonna go yard again today. I think that's fair.
bold of you.
I think that this man is locked in. I know he only had one hit yesterday, and that was a home run, but I think he's on a mission. 100%.
I'm going to go with Luke Voigt.
I was thinking him too.
He had good at bats yesterday.
But to right field.
Ooh.
If you want at the right.
If he does hit one to right field, I'll take back any bad things I said about you. And hashtag shut up Brandon will no longer be a thing. How about that?
But it still is for now. So everyone, hashtag shut up, Brandon.
Before we end it, hashtag shut up Brandon. On that note, it's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Everyone just pray, please. Pray to the Brian gods that there's no rain tonight and the Yankees can start by 8:30. And I'm assuming when they do start, it's going to be late. So we will see you guys late for a post game if a game is played tonight. We will hopefully see you guys later. Have a good one.